Welcome back to Drawing with Mark. Today I thought it'd be kind of fun to draw the big guy himself, Santa Claus. So we're going to put our paper up and down. We're going to start right about here. We're going to draw like a little up, kind of a sideways C. And then we're going to put another one up here on top of that. And then to the side, we're going to draw a little bit here. Of course, this is his nose. And then a little line here. So now we've kind of got the end of his nose. Then we're going to draw a line that goes up like so. And then, of course, we're going to put an eyebrow up here. And another eyebrow over here. So now we've got a nose and two eyebrows. So under that eyebrow, we're going to put the dark pupil part of his eye, just a little half circle. And then we're going to put another line under that. And then on this side, we'll do the same thing. So that's his eye. And maybe put the another little line or two under here like this. And in between his eyebrows, we're going to draw a little line that goes here. This is going to be his hat. And then we're going to start right here on this eyebrow. And we're going to kind of start the sides of his face, of course, kind of a little bit of a chubby face. And then we'll go here on the other side with a line that looks about the same. Then underneath his nose, we're going to run that famous mustache. We'll kind of curve it here like this. Then the other side, we'll run a line down and curve it back up. And we'll bring it back over like so for the other side of his mustache. Of course, he wouldn't be Santa without a big beard, so we're going to just kind of run a line down. We're going to curve it every once in a while. The other side, we'll do the same. We'll run a line. We'll just kind of curve it out and down. And underneath this mustache, we'll put a mouth. We'll put his mouth open because he's happy. Right, doing one of those ho-ho-ho things. And then underneath, we'll get that beard again, and we'll just bring it all the way underneath. Of course, he's got a big, white, fluffy beard. And there's his beard. Now we're going to go beside his eyebrow. We're going to run a line just kind of out like so. The other eyebrow, we'll run another line out like so on the other side. And then underneath that, we're going to put his ear. We'll put a little line kind of like that inside for the inside of his ear. The other side, we'll put just a little bit of his ear we can see in that little line too. And then halfway down that ear, we're going to make another line and kind of curve it up and make it kind of curvy. And that's going to be, of course, his top of his hat, or at least part of his hat, the white part that's all fluffy. And you just kind of make that line as curvy as you want, and then down the other ear. Then at the top of that, we're going to take a line and angle it this way. And on the other side, we're going to make a line that kind of curves up like this. And at the top, we're going to run that line over just a little ways. And then we'll finish it off by going right to the point, and then we'll curve it back down, and that makes his Santa hat. And on the end of that hat, we're going to draw a circle. And then in that circle, we're going to put two little lines. And that's going to be a bell. He's going to have a bell, and then a little dot on the end of each one of those lines to make it look more like a bell. So now we've got his Santa hat. We've also got his a bell at the end. And now we got to do his body. So we're going to go down under his beard. We're going to bring a line down. Remember, he's a little chubby. And so we'll curve that line out. And we'll do the same, start the same thing on the other side. Now we're going to draw his hand out here. So just be a little away from his body, because he's going to be holding, of course, his bag of toys. And he wears mittens, so we don't see any fingers. And then this is just kind of a little curvy line to the end of that bag. And then we'll do his sleeve. And there again, it's kind of usually white and kind of fluffy looking. Then from there, we'll go down and do his forearm, and we'll bring that down like so, because he's got his arm bent because he's carrying that bag of toys. The other side, we'll kind of bring that tummy back down around and then back up. And then here we'll start drawing the toy bag, a couple lines up like that. And then we'll draw that shoulder line up here. Now Santa always has a big buckle on his belt, so we're going to kind of draw the rest of a rectangle. And inside that we'll draw kind of a little square. He keeps his belt nice and big so he can adjust it. So we'll kind of pull it like so. Curved line up, then another curved line. And then we'll go on this side and we'll bring a line down and then connect it over to the buckle. On the other side, we'll start right about the middle of that part and up and connect that. Now we'll start at the end of the belt and go down and then over and then back up to the buckle. Then we'll go from the buckle and do the other side. Basically the same thing. And we'll just draw a line and connect that. Now he's going on his jacket, he's kind of got that same white furry looking stuff, so we'll put that. And then the other side we'll do the same thing. And we'll put a button right there in the middle of his jacket. And we'll go to this side of his beard and draw a line down like so, and then over, and that'll be his arm. And then there again, we gotta have that other sleeve. And then we'll do his other mitten. Of course, he wears a mitten because it's really cold at the North Pole. All right, so now we got all of his upper body, a little bit of his bag. I'm going to adjust my paper so you can see a little bit more of it, so we have room to do the legs. I'm going to go right here under his jacket, and I'm going to draw a line down. You're going to have skinny legs. Another line down like so. Then on the other side of the jacket, we're going to do the same thing. A line down, and then another line down. And then we'll connect those to make his legs on both sides. Just a little line. And then we're going to make his boots. So I'm going to make a cuff on my boot. So it's going to be kind of like so. And then back up. Then the other side I'll do another little line and then one underneath that. And kind of curve that over. I'll go to the other side and do the same thing. And meet it. Then underneath we'll bring down his ankle part of his boot on both sides. And we'll do the top of it. Take a line and kind of curve it down and back over and then back up. Here we'll do the same thing. Draw that one line over, then bring another line up and curve it and match it up. Now you can put a sole on it, but just make another little line. If you want to put a heel, just kind of put a line like so. Same thing on the other side. And then draw that line just like that to make the sole of the boot. Put a couple little lines here showing where the boot kind of wrinkles when it goes over the top of his foot. Now we got pretty much all of our Santa, but we got one main thing we've got to have for Santa, and that's his bag of toys. So we're going to go back up to where we started that. And we're going to take that line and kind of curve it up like so and then down. And down under his jacket is a big bag of toys. We're going to make a line go up like so. We're going to bring that line all the way up and connect it to the other one we made. Or we'll just go up here and bring it down and connect it. So now he's got a really big bag of toys. So there you have it. You've got a Santa Claus. And you've got his bag of toys, and so now you can color it. Have fun. Thanks for joining me on Drawing with Marc.